Hey guys, and welcome back to yet another episode. Today, we're taking a look at Samurai Pizza Cats, a side-scrolling action game released exclusively in Japan for the Famicom in 1991 by Tecmo. Strangely enough, the game never did end up seeing the light of day here in the US, despite the fact that the animated series the game was based on was shown on TV here in the States. The storyline in the game is a bit of a mystery to me personally, since I'm not exactly sure of what's going on in the numerous cutscenes that are shown in between the stages. Also, keep in mind that the translation wasn't exactly 100% accurate when it came to our US version of the TV show, so it's not like you can really base any of the game's story on what you know from our version of the series.
The game itself works like pretty much any other standard action game that you would find, but it does have a few interesting features that definitely help to make it stand out from a lot of the other games in the genre.
When you start the game, you're given the choice between 3 selectable characters. Once chosen, this becomes your main character for that particular stage, though you are given the option to change your character again between each level. They really aren't that different, and for the most part play almost exactly the same. It's really just a matter of which one you prefer aesthetically. Samurai Pizza Cats on the Famicom sports a grand total of 11 stages that you'll have to play through, with a boss waiting for you at the end of each one. To keep things from getting too boring, the game does let you pick which stages you want to complete in whatever order you would like. One of the most noteworthy features of Samurai Pizza Cats is the ability to switch out your character to get through certain obstacles. If you hit start while playing, you're given the choice between your main cat and several other helper characters. For example, there's one that can smash through rocks, one that can dig tunnels, one that can swim, and even one that can fly over large gaps. The helper cats work via the help meter below your score on the main screen. Each one can be used until the meter empties out to the left, so you'll have to strategize and use each one carefully. Not to worry though, luckily the meter refills by itself if you let it sit for a while. There are also several items that you'll pick up along the way too, like extra health, bells that refill your help meter all the way, and upgrades to your ninja magic. Speaking of which, each of the cats has a special magic ability that can be used as long as you have enough ninpo power to use it. The magic can be upgraded a total of 2 times, and it's usually best to save your fully upgraded magic for the boss fights.
Honestly, most of the bosses in this game can be taken down with little to no effort whatsoever, as long as you have some fully upgraded magic.
As I had mentioned previously, the game is also jam-packed with tons of cutscenes between stages and before a lot of the boss encounters. The bosses themselves are fairly simple, even near the end of the game. Most of them are all plagued with incredibly simple patterns that can be learned quickly. Maybe it's not that the game is easy, but that I almost expected it to be harder, being that it did come from Tecmo. Visually, Samurai Pizza Cats is excellent and is easily one of the best looking games I've seen on the system. Everything is very vibrant and colorful, and some of the background detail is really impressive to look at. The enemy design is cute to look at as well, and there's very little in the way of slowdown or flicker. Top notch for sure, even the cutscenes look fantastic. The sound and music in this one is equally good too, with tons of memorable tunes and sound effects throughout the course of the game.
The music is honestly some of Tecmo's best work ever in the 8-bit genre, and it's really a shame that more people never got the chance to fully appreciate it.
Samurai Pizza Cats on the Famicom is an excellent game. As a matter of fact, it's one of the best Japan-only games for the Famicom in my opinion, and is a must-buy for anyone with a Japanese system. It's got excellent graphics, great music, and it's a lot of fun to just sit down and play. It's not cheap, but it's not overly expensive either. Copies can usually be found online for around $30 or so from most sellers, and it's definitely worth the asking price. It's such a shame, really, that such a high-quality game from such a renowned developer never ended up making its way stateside.
As always, guys, you know the drill. Thanks for watching and subscribing. And until next time, stay classic.